Hey everyone, it's Corbin Hyde from Minor Second Music, and today I'm going to show you how to play one of my favorite Arctic Monkeys songs on guitar, called Mad Sounds, from the album AM. So, let's get started. You're going to want to start off with your guitar being in standard tuning, which means that the top string is going to be E, second string B, third string G, fourth string D, fifth string A, and finally the sixth string at E. Have it tuned to that, and let's take a look at the tone. Now, for the tone, you're going to want to use something along the lines of a rotary effect. So I have my effects programmer set to rotary, and if you have a rotary effect pedal, well, even better. And I have my amp with the reverb almost all the way turned up, just tons of reverb. And again, if you have a reverb pedal, even better, just pair them together. And I suggest that on your own, play around with the levels and the effects that you do use, such as rotary, tremolo, chorus, reverb. Just mess around a bit with them to get that sound that Alex Turner uses in the song. So let's get started. So to start, you're going to bar the 3rd fret with your index finger of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. Sounding like that. You're going to take that bar and you're going to slide up to the 5th fret. And so it'll be just playing that 3rd string. You're going to slide up, and then you're going to hit the 1st string, also barred, on the 5th fret, right after that slide. And then hit that 3rd string again, and with your middle and ring fingers, hold down the 6th fret on the 1st and 2nd strings. And so, hit that 3rd string, and then 1st, and then 2nd, and then back to 3rd. As you'll see, I have my middle on the 2nd string, 6th fret, and ring on 1st string, 6th fret. So, to repeat that motion, slide up, hit that 3rd, then hit that 1st and 2nd fretted on the 6th fret. That's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. And slide back down on the 3rd string, back to the 3rd. And hit that E. The E or 1st or whatever you want to call it. And then quickly do an upstroke on the 1st and 2nd strings while you're barring that 3rd fret, and then go up to the 5th fret that you're still barring, and upstroke lightly again. So, and repeat that motion for the intro. And so the verse repeats itself much like the intro. And so you're going to bar that 3rd fret, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. And you're going to slide again up to the 5th fret. So, and then hit that 1st string again. Except this time, you're going to leave it at that. So, and then on the 3rd string, 5th fret, slide down again, back to the 3rd fret, and hit the 1st string 3rd fret that you're barring. And repeat that again. And then your index finger still barring the 3rd fret, you're gonna upstroke again, like that. And then take that index, bar the top 2 strings again on the 5th fret, but then also go up to the 6th and bar the top 2 strings on that with your index. So just do that progression. Then after that, this part's a little trickier if you don't know what you're doing. So, index finger, 1st string, 10th fret, middle finger, 11th fret of the 2nd string, downstroke on that, and then immediately after, index goes down to the 8th fret of the 1st string, and ring comes out, and holds down the 10th fret of the 2nd string. You're going to do a similar motion, go from 8th to 6th on the 1st string with your index, and ring finger again on 8th fret of the 2nd string. And then slide down 5th fret of the 1st string with your index finger, and then middle finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. Now slide down with your index finger to the 3rd fret of the 1st string and put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And so, after that, you're going to make a standard D minor shape, which, if you don't know what that is your index finger, 1st fret, the 1st string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And you're going to play through that like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, then back to 2nd. Now slide back up and go back to taking this index finger and barring the 3rd fret of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings, and then pluck through that in a similar way as the D minor chord. And this will be making a G minor chord. And that's basically the entire verse. And so it's gonna sound something like this when you have it down. Something like that. And so, once you have that down, you've got most of the song. But remember, in between verses, to basically repeat the intro as kind of a bridge between verses. So, all that. And that's most of the song. But don't worry, we use the other 3 strings too. So on the kind of bridge, we're going to be making an F chord to start, which will be index finger, this part may be complicated if you're a beginner, and so I suggest that if you're not used to bar chords that you practice them before you get to this point, and this might be good practice, I don't know. But take your index finger, you're going to bar the 1st fret. You're going to take your ring finger and bar the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Take your pinky finger, bar the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Take your middle finger, bar the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So you're going to strum that in the song once. And then you're going to go up and make a G minor chord, G minor bar chord, which will be index finger barring all the strings on the 3rd fret, ring finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and that's it. So much like the F major chord that we played before. You're going to strum that once and then go back down to the F. You're going to play that a few times. 1, 2, just feel for that whole section. And then you're going to play a C major bar chord starting at the 5th string. And so you're going to bar the 3rd fret, all strings except for 6th, with your index finger. And then you're going to take your ring finger, you're going to bar 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings on the 5th fret. So this part's slightly more complicated than earlier. Alternately, you could do a form just like the F major chord, just on the 8th fret. Strum through that. And then you're going to go down to a B flat major chord, which is same form either way as the previous chord. So barring the 1st fret on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings with your index finger, and barring the 3rd fret on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings with your ring finger again. And if you want to do that F chord shape again, it's again barring that 6th fret, all strings, ring on 8th for 5th, pinky on 8th for 4th, and middle on the 3rd string, 7th. Depending on your fancy or how good you feel about each chord, you can choose. They're just kind of alternate forms of each other. And so you're going to do that either way. You're going to do the C major down to B flat major, C down to B flat, and then for the ooh la la part, it's going to be that F major, either up or to the side, for a B flat chord, whichever way you want to play it, either that F form again or the form that we played the C chord in. So again, that's for F, barred on 1st with the index, ring finger and pinky finger each on 3rd fret for the 5th and 4th strings respectively, and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And if you want, you can just do that same form, just on the 6th fret. Or you could do, again, barring the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings with your index on the 1st fret, and then barring the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings with your ring finger. And you're going to kind of do a bit of a strumming pattern through that, very light strumming. And then a rhythm guitar will keep playing that in the song. But if you want to switch to lead, a leadier part, you're going to go up on the 2nd string, up to the 10th fret with your index, of course, again. And you're going to play that. 10th fret, 2nd string, and then with your middle finger, go up to the 11th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 13th fret of the 2nd string, and finally use that index again to hit the 10th fret of the 1st string. You're going to go down in a similar way, so 10th fret, 1st string, 13th fret of the 2nd string, 11th fret, and 10th fret of the 3rd string. So it's going to start sounding like. And take that middle finger, again, have the 12th fret, 3rd string, with ring finger on it at the ready. You're going to take index still on 10th, play it, and then quickly put the middle finger on the 11th fret, 2nd string, and then take it away. And then again having that ring finger on the 12th fret of the 3rd string, so it's going to be, and play that, and then index finger on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. You're going to play that a few times for the outro. Hold that 10th fret of the 3rd string, add a little bit of vibrato even, because that sounds really nice whenever you end something off on a vibrato note. And vibrato just entails kind of wiggling your finger up and down on the fret. Just not too much, so it doesn't go out of tune. There you have it. That's basically the entire song. So, if you didn't learn fast enough, feel free to watch again and just run through everything again. And I hope this was helpful to you and helpful to your education and that you learned something. And like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you have any complaints, comment them. If you, any corrections, comment them, and I'll be happy to read them. And any suggestions, comment them too. Just comment whatever. So yeah, like and subscribe, share, and enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, see you next time.